Hey guys, it's Jamie with another shopping haul video. I've let a few things pile up for a couple of weeks, but I've decided in future I'm just going to edit a video together and open things as they come in, because there's a danger you might order the same thing twice if you don't open things, and also that things don't arrive and you're not aware that they haven't arrived. So this is going to be October 2021. I, as usual, cannot remember what is in any of this. No idea. Oh, plastic bags. Yes, that is because I'm doing a 50 item swap with someone in India, and I want to make sure everything arrives dry and safe. I have zero idea what this is, so I still have zero idea what this is. Ooh, it's a spooky poster for Halloween that turns into a... Oh, can you see that? Oh, can you see when it's normal? Yeah, that's kind of cool actually. I kind of like... Sorry, I like that. Lots of stuff here. I'm trying to very carefully cut these open without cutting whatever's in the package. Still none the wiser. Oh, it's my ring. Yeah, not relating to junk journals at all, but would you like to see my ring? It's costume jewellery. I'm hoping it's going to fit. I just like the colours. And I like a bit of sparkle. I have no idea what size I ordered. I'm hoping middle finger. Ooh, not middle finger. Must be this one then. If it's not this one, we've got problems. That one. Wow, look at that. Can you see how much that glitters? I don't think you can. That's a bit of a shame. You can see all my veins in my hand as well. Oh, got little fingers. It goes right up to the knuckle. Oh, I will live with that. As usual, a big box for a little thing. Oh, brads. Yeah, so the woman in India asked if I had brads, and I didn't. So I thought, oh well, I'll get some. Oh, can you see that? Day of the Dead stencil. It's huge. The junk journal's not going to be that big. I'm really going to have to learn to measure things, aren't I? Because there's lots of those. They weren't expensive, but oh well. Quarters, that's fair enough. Aha. More ink stamps, this time labels and numbers. Getting a little bit obsessed with labels and numbers. And more again, more labels, fake labels. I just think, having got all of these, and I've got quite a few now, I don't have to order somebody else's. I can just make my own on sticker paper. We might do that as a video actually. I've done it as not on sticker paper, as a masterboard, but I've got new ones now, and we could just like have a big ephemera sticker making session. I think this feels like more, yep, more labels and writing. Bit predictable, isn't it? Oh, and more writing and labels. I think this is Halloween-y horror junk journal style. Aha. Yes, a lady in India also asked me about stuff that I also didn't have. I think she does a lot of sewing, and I don't. So I ordered that from eBay. I don't know if that was for... I can't remember what I got that for. It's a sample anyway. Sample size. Oh, nails just come off. Great. Right. Next one. Oh, more little parcels. Parcels inside of parcels. Have we here? Ooh, some black lace. Black butterflies. Can you see that? Lovely. That will be going into the horror journal. I know butterflies aren't horrifying. Oh look, some individual black flowers. Oh, might have to do a dramatic front cover. Oh, more script. Still, you can't have enough script, can you? Different styles of script. Red paper. This is to help with the art journaling with a purpose project. I'm going to come up with a name for that series. I've actually got one to do as my next video. I've had the idea, I've got some stuff together, I've just got to get going with it. Is there anything in here? It's literally empty. Interesting. I'll have to find out what that was meant to be. I'm not sure. Oh, black paper for the horror journal, like the red one. I think that's just some white. Oh no, it's grey. Very pale grey. There was another thing in that parcel and it just fell on the floor. Because when you've got black paper, you need white ink pad. There's more stuff yet. Oh no. I don't know what this is. Oh my goodness, there's loads of them. Bargain there, this was. So when I fussy cut, I haven't worked out a system of where to store everything if I'm just going to have an evening of cutting. So I thought folders, label them up with what it is, like birds, flowers, mushrooms, whatever. And 50 was such a bargain. Not that I've got 50 things to fussy cut. And that box will be handy for India. So I can pack the Indian stuff into that. Next thing. My son had already cut this open, but I haven't got them out deliberately because I wanted to show you guys. 120 gel pens. I'm going to be doing lots of art projects with those. Look at how many colours. Amazing. Let's hope they all work because they are from China. We haven't finished. It may look like we finished, but I've also been thrift storing and to Aldi. Oh, that is also for India. And it's been vacuum packed. Excellent. I will just leave it as it is then. Middle aisle. You know how it is. Pom-pom maker. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why. I think it's to do with making those thread flowers that I've done a video on. And I thought, ooh, that'll make it quicker. But I don't know if it will. Storage for bits and pieces. You see, when I get really, really tiny scraps of paper, I don't have anywhere to put them, and I want to make some paper. So I thought tiny scraps can go in there. Gotta love Aldi, haven't you? Floral packing tape. Spine, junk journal spine. I don't know. No idea. They must have been cheap. Revision cards. Well, I'm not about to do an exam, so presumably I was thinking journaling cards, or altering these into a, yeah, maybe alter those into some kind of art journally type thing. Oh, 100 of them. That'll keep me going, won't it? I nearly ordered one of these from China at vast expense. They're even more expensive on Amazon. And I already had it. Japanese sashiko, Japanese stitch method, as a kit. Brilliant. So I can give it a go at next to no money. Thank you, Aldi. Black duct tape. Horror journal. Crazy pineapples. Boho junk journal. White. Just because it's white. Gold. Oh, spots. Thrift store. I wanted to know more about this artist, but also if you look, even though it's a biography, it's not a heavy duty one. Look, it's all done in these amazing cuttable squares. So I am going to do a junk journal biography and then maybe my own interpretation of her artwork, as well as putting in some of the images from here. Amazing. Art book. This was cheap. This is just insane. And I have no idea whether it's going to be any use or not, but it was £1, so I thought, buy it and worry about what you're going to do with it later. Quite pricey. £1.50. I was thinking these objets can be cut out and added to the art journal spreads. So lots and lots of objets for cutting out. This they wanted to charge too much, so I actually got it for half what they wanted to charge, because I said, oh come on, who wants this? I do, because it's yellowing and it's music, but nobody else was going to buy it. I was in that bookshop for at least 40 minutes, by the way, hunting the shelves. I was so lucky I opened this, or saw it, and then pulled it out and saw that it's the stencil collection, guys. £1.50. It is just stencils. Lots and lots and lots of stencils. It's got a few examples of how to use them, but the back is all stencils for £1.50. And then this, I'm not touching this, as in I'm not going to destroy it. This is just stunning, and it was £5, but apparently it's 15 to 16 new. For those of you who've seen this sort of thing, because apparently a whole series was made, then this will be boring to you, but I've never seen anything like it. So it's Peter Pan, and it is just the most beautifully illustrated book. It reminds me of junk journaling because it has little flip out things, flip up, flip out. So if nothing else, you could use it as inspiration as to how to add things to your own sort of junk journals. And look, every page has got little, so it's not many interactive bits, but lots of illustration-y bits. But look, Tinkerbell's wings that are like a little stencil, so I don't want those to come out. And then if you go further on, there's like a wheel somewhere, Kensington Garden map. It's just, oh here, Pirates, Lost Boys. It's got a bit of staining and marks, but not much. It's pretty immaculate condition. Got more bits and pieces. I just love it. So this is going nowhere, but I will use it for ideas, just like even this, like do a letter, do a couple of words, then do an illustration over the letter. That's such a cute idea for a junk journal. And then a map, be careful not to rip things, and so on and so on. There's other bits and pieces. I have a feeling this might be something very, very useful. Yay! I know, only a junk journaler could get excited about Pritt sticks. Another day, another parcel. Oh, awesome. I'm not quite sure what this is going to be like, but it's the Mica stain sprays from Ranger, Tim Holtz, and it's the Halloween ones. And I'm going to be trying to use those to stain up some papers for Helena's horror journal. Not very exciting, but paintbrushes, because I keep ruining all my brushes by using them on glue. So I want some as paintbrushes and some as glue brushes. So, handy little bag. Might be keeping that. Oh, black dyed sari silk, and that is because I needed it to close Helena's journal with. I know, her journal will have cost me a fortune. Many thanks. Oh right, that could be used as a journaling card. Actually, it's very stiff. I'll just let you see that name. Yarn, and that was on Etsy. There you go. And you could probably go direct as well. Some napkins. Again, guess what for? I think this will be more napkins then. Horror napkins. For page decorations. So more horror napkins. Don't think maybe you can see that, but that's like a devil with wicker stuff. And then that's a Ouija board, I think. More horror napkins. This isn't everything I ordered, by the way. This is just what I get for junk journaling. If something isn't relevant to junk journaling, I just cut it out of the video. That one is relevant. Some more fabric hat glue. Oh, that's just a bill probably, so we'll ignore that one. Oh, I forgot what I got. Oh, papers. Oh, Christmassy ones. Oh, sweet. What's this? Oh, yeah. I had an idea about this. I don't know if it'll work, but instead of doing specimen slides, I'm hoping that these coin pockets, even though they're circular, could act a bit like specimen slides. And I know specimen slides are normally square. But hey, why not be different? What have we got here? Oh yes, I need that for the next art project. I know this is boring stuff, isn't it? Big sellotape. And, oh, a Tim Holtz Distress Vaporizer Spray. Because who wants to buy a cheap one when you can buy a Tim Holtz one? Oh, there's not that many packages. Disappointing. I do like shopping far too much. Oh yeah, ink cartridges. I've got a project to do for magpieprintables.com. A couple of projects, or maybe even more than that. And I had run out of printer ink as usual. Yeah, not junk journaling, but I thought it was an interesting title of a new book by a YouTuber, and you had to pre-order it. It's called Your Head is a Houseboat. And I just thought it was going to be really, really cool about how to stop thinking so much and not doing. And I do have a bit of a thing about, I don't know, I think it might be fun. We'll read it. It's not going to take much to read that, is it? And we'll see if it's any good or not. Anyway, the illustrations are good, if nothing else. More shopping. You'll be pleased to hear we're nearly at the end of October, because this is just going on and on and on. I think I may have a shopping problem. Anyway, I have a plan for this. Well, I think I have a plan for this, but it was only 20 pence. So what I was thinking of doing was just literally painting over the words, like blanking them out, painting over, putting some bits of paper over, and just leaving it as like a little notebook, potentially for my middle daughter, rather than take the pictures out and create a journal. I might take the pictures out and to create a journal. I don't know yet. This is going to be an art project. Bouncing Babies, 20 pence. Look at these pages. Yeah, I'm going to make an awesome little art journal, kind of display art journal, not one that you'd actually journal in as such. Another one for, oh, this was 50 pence. Wow, I must have been going a bit mad. But again, perfect canvases. You could even take this apart and do little mini canvases. We might do that with one of them. And then this was £1. It says £1.30, but it was actually only £1. And look at this. I'm not sure what, if anything, I can use this for, but I just looked at all the costume and thought there's got to be a use for this, surely. So hopefully I will find a use for this in a junk journal or two. This is my For someone who makes junk journals, I bought a journal. Well, sort of. I bought a notebook because I wanted something ready done and ready to go, and I've got so many projects for other people that I needed something just for myself that was ready to go. And look at the size of that. That's what I mean by 400 pages, I think, in that. That will last. Oh yeah, not bad. It wasn't cheap, mind. I think with import, this was, it's only plastic cover. I think it, with import, I don't even know, you know. I've got a feeling it was 12 or 15, so it wasn't cheap, but look at the size of it. That is quite nice. Will last, put it that way. Aha! Replacements for the dibby dobby dabber things, as I call them, because I'm not sure what you should call them. Yeah, very exciting stuff, that. Dot liner glue. Oh, awesome. Die cut to make spider web edges to pages. Fancy scissors, because I had a pair and I don't know what's happened to them. I mean, literally they haven't gone. They've disappeared already, and I don't know where they've disappeared to, because I keep this room, believe it or not, relatively organised and tidy, otherwise I would end up in overwhelm. And yet scissors have disappeared off the face of the earth, never to be seen again. No idea. What on earth is that? Looks like, oh, I know what it is. It's vellum sticky notes. Because I thought that would just like be quite, if you wanted to do like, not windows, because obviously you use acetate for that, but just like patches of vellum stamping. I was just thinking convenience there. Oh, well, they're a bit tinier than they looked. That was a bit of a con then. Metallic watercolours, but they are tiny, and there's a spare one which is even tinier. Oh no, not everything's arrived. Oh, maybe it has. So this is just binding, I think, just for closures. I've also got some sari silk as well, but yeah, just some different colours. So I still, I think, have more stuff to arrive. I'm not sure.